that helps me, I guess, when I'm in a rut is like realizing that I have a lot more than what because I feel like we tend to look at what we don't have. And for me, I guess maybe that might get me in a rut is comparison.
Yeah.
Comparing myself to others, what they have, where they are in life.
Or just the negativity, the negativity of it, like where you should be, or you know what I mean, in life.
Yeah.
Like what I should be, I should accomplish this, or like how you see other people accomplishing this or doing this. And I think probably like sometimes we compare ourselves to like, damn, you know what I mean? Look where I'm at.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. Got me and Sunshine right here. Ain't no sunshine out there, but we got sunshine right here. And hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. Hope you guys are getting value from it. We just want to thank you guys. We just hit 400. I don't know. I told you, right? We hit 400 subscribers on YouTube, which is like where we're mainly posting. And we hit 200 followers on TikTok. I'm not sure about Instagram yet. But 30,000 likes too on TikTok. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for liking it, for supporting.
Sharing.
Yeah, for sharing it. Thank you for the people who are talking shit, the haters that are commenting too, you know what I mean? Because it just helps out, you know? Because then people go and look at the comments. So you're just helping us out, giving us, what is it, all publicity?
Yeah, publicity.
Yeah, that's just all good, you know what I mean?
It's cold out here, that's why it's chilly.
But yeah, we want to thank you guys for that. And it was a big goal, you know, to get it by the end of the year. At least 400, it was 500, but as it got closer, you know, 400, that's still fucking, that's dope as fuck. Next year, hopefully it's 1,000, but we'll see how it goes once we get there, you know, keep on grinding. We haven't missed a Monday the whole fucking, since we started. Since January, go back, we have not missed a fucking Monday, being fucking consistent with it. Even though if you see the first ones, we were inside. Now we were a fucking whole different environment.
Yeah.
So we switched up. We got more comfortable in front of the camera. Some people like yourself, you're already comfortable. Like me and Lupe, I felt like we got more comfortable, we got better. And we're still going to get better. And you're still going to get better too.
Yeah.
There's no point where you stop getting better. But yeah, thank you guys. We just want to say thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
What's up with you? How you doing?
Good. Tired.
I think we're both a little tired.
I'm tired. Today kicked my butt.
I feel like I'm fucking tired too. I feel like I'm not feeling it. I don't really have the energy. But as we all know, when we record on recording day, we have to like wheel our way through it, dig deep, drink a fucking coffee, have a pep talk, do something. You know? Yep. Is that what you normally do through life?
Yeah.
Does that happen a lot?
Yeah.
Do you think it's
happens quite often.
Do you think it's just energy? Or do you think it's your age? Do you think it's what time people get like that?
What?
Don't have the energy, or don't have the motivation, or don't feel like it. You just don't feel like doing it.
I don't know.
Like, because we're talking about the
there's other
podcast.
people my age, and you don't see them like that, so I don't know.
But were you like that when you were younger? Were you like,
no.
I don't feel like going to the store?
I would say for me, it's my age.
Yeah.
For me, it's my age.
Your age, and then the health problems you had to overcome, take a toll on your body.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. That has a lot to do with it.
Because I feel like I get like that too, and it's kind of like that's what we're gonna talk about today. I feel like everybody deals with it, even if they're younger, older, whether it's energy, whether it's mental fatigue, but it's like a rut.
Yeah, when you get stuck.
When you get stuck, or you just want to huddle up in the house and not do shit. You don't want to go anywhere.
You're more reserved, more to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You're not calling, texting nobody, and yeah.
And I feel like everybody goes through it, but you feel like it's just you, or you feel alone, but you're the only one suffering through it. But a lot of people do.
No, yeah, that is true.
You know, so we want to give them some tips, some advice on how to get through a rut. Because you're not really going to go over it. You just got to go through it.
Yeah.
There's some shit you just can't
ain't
avoid.
no going around it.
You can't avoid certain situations in life.
Yeah.
You just got to learn to navigate through them, because the punches are going to come regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So when was the last time you were in a rut? What would you consider a rut, I guess? Is there a time frame, right? Is it like a day? Is it a week? Is it a month?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Because, you know, there's some people who, like, maybe, like, for a couple days, they'll feel like, you know, different than what they're used to. You know what I mean? People know themselves.
Like the spirit's down.
People know themselves. You know your routine. You know yourself. You know how your whole vibe is. So the moment that you step away from that and tone it down or whatever, change the whole routine of things in a like a step back way. You know what I mean? Like when
That's what I'm
people
saying, like, you
when
don't feel
people
like
do it
doing
for a
something.
couple days and you think, you know what, it's just a couple days, whatever. But then when it turns into weeks,
So that's what you would say.
or be like, yeah, that's when it's just
What's
like
the longest you think?
that I've been in a rut.
I guess
I don't know. I've been in a rut a while.
I stay in a rut.
I stay in a rut. I stay in a rut out here.
I would say probably like a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on the person. You know what I mean? Your lifestyle,
Yeah.
whatever. But like, shouldn't be more than a week.
Oh no, it shouldn't be.
You know?
Yeah, because the longer you're in that rut, the harder it is gonna get it to go through it, to push through
Yeah.
it.
Then I think it's more deeper than just like a rut.
Yeah,
It's deeper problems that you have than what most people do. When it's just like you kind of just mentally fatigued.
yeah,
Because we all have responsibilities. We all have lives that you know what I mean? We got to show
Yeah.
up to regardless. Like,
we all
Like,
have responsibilities
to working
regardless.
yeah, you want to show up, but there's those days where it's fuck. I mean, we've all had them. Everybody on planet Earth has had them where it's like, I don't feel like showing up. I'm taking a day off.
Yeah,
But they don't take days off really from work as much like that. You know, there's more of a like a urgency where it's like, I have to go to work. But you don't, technically, you don't have to, but you like will your way through it.
yeah.
And-
Well, you have to if you want to get up and take a shower and you want your water on.
But you don't have to.
No, but I'm saying, but
it's 'cause
people want to take a
it's what you
shower, so
want.
they
It's
have
the
to.
reward.
Yeah,
It's the same with the gym. You don't have to work out. But
Yeah.
you want to look a certain way, you want to feel a certain way, you're going to have to do it.
yeah,
But I feel like with all the responsibilities that everybody has, with everything going on in life, the way we are in society, like you get mentally fatigued by having to will yourself through a bunch of different circumstances. Like, you know what I mean? What is
Yeah.
it? Like responsibilities, work, people got
Yeah.
kids, people got some people got
School.
two jobs,
Yeah, some
school.
people got 2 jobs. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Some people got side businesses, side hustles.
yeah.
So it's a lot. But I would say, you want to tell me the first step?
The first step is realizing it,
Yeah.
like acknowledging it and accepting. You know what I mean? That you're even in a rut.
I feel like that's like so small too, but it's so overlooked.
Well, it's so dismissed.
Yeah.
I think we downplay it. We downplay it so much that, you know what I mean? We don't even realize we're in a rut. There are times where I've done that, where you don't even realize you're in a rut until you realize you're in a rut. You know what I mean? We're like,
How do you realize it for yourself?
cause I'm like, oh, like there'll be times where I'll notice like I'm not as sociable. You know me, I'll be texting everybody. Good morning, how you doing? Like I text everybody. Good morning, how you doing? Like the other day I was texting Daniel, your brother. I was texting him the other day. Just random, all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Every once in a while I try to text everybody off and on in my circle of people. But then I'll notice like when I get in my rut is when I don't do that. And then I'll be like, damn, I haven't talked to like nobody in a while.
Or what
Or I
about
haven't
too,
texted nobody.
like if someone texts you, you won't reply back.
And you don't reply
do
back.
You do that too?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'll just be like, because I don't know, you just get, and for me, it's a bad rut because I'm a social person. So then I'll get stuck, I'll catch myself stuck in a rut and I'm like, okay, come on, you got to get out of it. Push through it, like, come on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell's going on? And it's just a moment, I guess. I don't know how it is. But then you just push through it. But it's just to realize that and then be like, what the hell?
For that light switch, that light bulb to
Yeah,
click on, like,
to
you know
just-
what? What the fuck is wrong with me? I need to get together. Like, I need to
Yeah,
be happy. I need to be happy for what I have in life.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, we compare ourselves to other people.
yeah,
But I feel like too, one of the best ways for myself when I realize I'm in a rut, I started looking at what I do have.
yeah,
You know, and it's not just materialistic things. Like you do have somebody to talk to.
yeah,
You do have somebody who checks in on you,
yeah,
even though you don't want to. Like, you know, not everybody has that.
yeah, yeah,
You know, not everybody has somebody that's gonna message them, "How you doing?" out the blue like that.
yeah. Or not only that, like not everybody has kids. Like in my situation, not everybody has kids, or not everybody has, or they have kids, but they ain't talking to their kids, or their kids ain't talking to them. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't have that,
their kids are locked up or their kids are
Yeah.
sick. You know what I mean? Because
or they're passed away.
they say that's
or,
one of the worst things for a parent is when their kid's sick. They literally can't do nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to look at life like, okay, you know what? Like you said, if they got kids, their kids are healthy, their kids are at home, their kids are out of trouble.
Everybody's good.
You're able to go provide food for them because, like, from what I hear, is like back in the days, it was harder financially. Like it was easier, but when they struggled a lot.
Yeah,
They made do with what they had.
yeah,
And now most kids, like even my age, it was more like you didn't grow up as like struggling
yeah,
with. Well, I didn't anyways with food wise.
yeah.
know
You
what I
know,
mean?
same here. We didn't grow up like that.
Yeah.
So I can't even say, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I know what that's like. I know what it's like, I would say, being divorced being that way, but not being raised being that way. Going through a divorce and struggling like to pay your light or not having to put money even to put food in the fridge. Shit. I mean, I know what that struggle's like, but like growing up being without, like I can't say that. And that is true. You know, a lot of these times I think people take that stuff for granted because they're just so used to having it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
It being there.
We all are. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
just so used to it being there, and it's being accessible
We're
to
so
it.
used to you could get in your car, go to the store, get almost any fucking ingredient you want.
Yeah,
When not everybody has that luxury,
yeah,
you know, and not every shit. I didn't have my fucking truck for a while.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And that made me humble my ass. Where it's like, fuck, you don't appreciate. Yeah, now when I'm driving, I'm like, okay, like it feels good to be able to drive here. I could go here, I could go there.
yeah. I don't want to trade you in no more.
You know what I mean?
You've been good to me. You've been good to me
it
overall.
because I was riding my bike to work, and I mean, and even at that, I was starting to think like, man, I'm grateful enough that I'm able to ride my bike to work. Because not everybody has that either. Not everybody
Yeah.
has a fucking bike. Not everybody's close enough where they could ride
I
to
was
work.
just gonna say that. Not everybody's like close enough to work. Most people commute.
Yeah,
Most
And-
like
and then a lot of
90% of
people-
your people commute.
yeah, the majority. And let's just say too, physically, some people can't do it.
Yeah.
Like let's say with your foot being messed up, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to ride a bike to work, even if you had to. You just
Yeah.
wouldn't. You know what I mean?
I had to get a scooter. One of those electrical scooters.
Yeah.
You hear me?
So waking everybody up in the morning and shit. Yeah, so that's one of the things that helps me, I guess, when I'm in a rut, is like realizing that I have a lot more than what because I feel like we tend to look at what we don't have, and for me, I guess maybe that might get me in a rut is comparison,
Yeah.
comparing myself to others, what they have, where they are in life.
Or
how
just
they
the
look.
negativity, the negativity of it, like where you should be, or you know what I mean, in life.
Yeah,
Like what I should be, I should accomplish this, or like how you see other people accomplishing this or doing this. And I think probably like sometimes we compare ourselves to like, damn, you know what I mean? Look where I'm at. Look at that person and look where I'm at.
well, it's
You know
crazy
what I
because
mean?
I was talking to somebody earlier, and from the outside, their life looks like, I mean, pretty good. They're always chirpy. They're always like friendly. They're always in a good mood. Seems like, and from the outside, I'm like, oh yeah, they look like they're happy. They look like they got it. I guess got it all or got the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I was talking to them, they were just venting a little bit, and they were saying sometimes they feel like a failure in life because certain things that they're either not able to have or they couldn't get or just the way, you know what I mean, the way the situations are, they couldn't have them.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck, like everything you have and everything, like I'm saying, not just materialistic things, you know what I mean, like family wise, your health, whatever it may, all that stuff, right? Because that's way more valuable than money.
Yeah.
So I was like, all this stuff, and you feel like a failure in life. Like, that's crazy. That from the outside looking in, you would think, you know what I mean, he's good, but it's like we all struggle with it.
Yeah.
I feel like we all struggle with comparison, and social media makes it a lot worse for
Oh
me.
yeah.
You know, I've said it before, but I'm gonna keep saying it again. You know, you look at people, what they have, how they live their life, and you gotta realize this: everybody who's making like you said, 90%, maybe 95% of the people out there who are making videos, content online, they're only putting the highlights.
Yeah.
They're putting literally the peaks of the best moments of their day,
Yeah.
right? Where they went, what they got, how their partner treated them,
Yeah.
whatever it may be, the food that they ate, whatever it may be, like they don't live like that all the time. They're not showing you all the bad.
Yeah.
They're not showing you when.
No, you know what's crazy? There'll be times where it's like once in a blue moon, though, like you said, because most of it's like that. But there'll be times where I'll run into a video where you see somebody like that being real, though. They're just like crying. And they're just like, I'm not okay. Like, I'm having a moment right now. Like, and some of them will say, this is what's going on. Like, there's this one girl I follow, and she'll be like, and she always posts positive stuff or funny stuff. But then, like, once in a blue moon, she'll put on her video, and she'll be crying, and she'll be like, I'm not okay. Like, I miss my mom right now. I'm not okay. Like, anybody who has their mom, like, you should be lucky. You got your parent. Like, I don't have my mom no more. And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like it's good to see stuff real like that because you're so used to seeing everything sugar coated.
Yep.
So then when you see real, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, you know what I mean? And I'll comment on there too, like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, hugs, girl, you know what I mean? Like, keep your head up or whatever.
It hits home because everybody can relate to that shit. That's why it's so, like, it's raw, but it's like everybody can fucking relate to that shit. So props to her for doing that.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to do that.
Because not everybody could do that. Like you said, a lot of people want to show all the good stuff, the good parts. You know what I mean? They're not going to show all the real.
Yeah.
The real uncut version.
Yeah. And what you really see in real life, how people really live. You know, the real problems they go through.
Yeah.
And how to get through them. That's what we try to do on the podcast and get people on like that, you know, real people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I feel like that's step one. Step two probably is going to be your self-care, right? Because nobody could care for you but you. So even if you're in a rut, you got to you got to tell yourself that you still got to work out, you still got to eat right, you still got to, you know what I mean? Still got to, I guess, force yourself through it. And sometimes you are going to have those days where it's like, I really don't want to work out. I don't feel good. I'm on this diet. I'm not getting the energy I need.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go through the motions.
Yeah.
I'm literally going through the fucking motions.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hit a PR. I'm not fucking trying
There's
to
no
get,
goal.
trying to get the max
You're just
rep.
trying to
The
just
goal,
get there and show up, and the goal is to get there and finish it and just be done.
Goal.
That was the goal.
That was the goal, for you to show up.
Yeah.
You know, and give it your best, and that sometimes your best is not the
your best.
You know what I mean? But that's like a big win.
Yeah.
You know?
And also, though, too, sometimes self-care is even, like when you are in a rut, I would think, like self-care could be too, like being around positivity. You know what I mean? Like being around laughter, being around whether, you know, your loved ones, family, your close friends. Like, you know what I mean? Just taking your mind off it and just like, you know what? Like, just go hang out for a little bit. Let's just go hang out, meet up, have lunch, whatever, breakfast. Let's just go hang out for a little bit. And then you don't realize, like, sometimes, like, how much, well, for me anyways, like, how much that's, like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, when me and Sabrina hang out, or, you know what I mean? It's like, damn. Like, all right. And then both of us afterwards, we're just like, all right, girl, no. You know what I mean? We're both, like, our cups are filled. Like, we're good. Like, all right, let's go. We could do this again. Like, let's go. Like, we're good. And you don't realize sometimes, like, being around, and it's not even sometimes talking about your problems. When you're there, it's just, you're just talking about the kids, talking about whatever sports they're in, whatever's going on. And it just takes your mind off everything for a moment.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, too, that we're like self-centered creatures where we tend to think the world revolves. I can't even talk today.
It's cold, that's why.
The world revolves around us when it really doesn't.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, even if you do got problems, like you said, it's important to go, and maybe somebody got a promotion.
Yeah.
Even if you're in a rut, you got to go celebrate. If they're really your friend, your loved one, go celebrate with them. You know what I mean? Put your bullshit to the side for a minute, because the world ain't all about you.
Yeah.
Be there for them, celebrate with them, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody has something, other great news.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody got a house, somebody got
somebody get married, somebody have kids, whatever it is.
Whatever it may be.
Shit, I got finally over being sick.
Shit. Sometimes too, it's like, you might be in a rut like that, like the person I was talking about, and from the outside looking in, they look fine. So you might be in a rut, nobody else knows it.
Yeah.
Your buddy right here might be in a rut, and it's visible. They're fucked up. They go through it way worse than you.
Yeah.
So be there for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy how much that'll make you, helping others will make you feel so much better.
Yeah.
No
I
matter
read something
what.
about that today.
Huh?
I read something about that today. It was saying that helping others, it's like healing for you.
It's crazy how it works.
Yeah, like you could be like going through stuff or feeling some type of way or whatever, but when you're doing that, helping others, whether it be laughing or making them feel better or whatever, doing something for them, but that for whatever reason that gives you like some kind of like, you know what I mean? Makes your heart feel good.
Yeah. What happened? And then self-care too. Take time off if you feel burnt out.
I be on timeout all the time, guys.
Huh?
I be on timeout all the time lately. Seems like it. Jesus Christ.
Nah, but I think
No, but that is true. Because I never used to do that. I never used to do that.
what?
Take time. I used
So
to push
what-
myself to the limit.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, like specifically?
Like physically. Like I would push my body would be telling me like, girl, you
You
need
talking
to
about
slow
like
your
working
roll.
out? You're talking about like the job physical? What are you
Yeah,
talking
like
about?
just combined all together.
Just
like,
being
it could
around
be-
running errands, being at the
Yeah,
store,
yeah.
and going to this store, and
Well, I don't go to the stores, but like whether it be going to the gym or at work, you know what I mean? Just overdoing it, and then I'm just like, damn, like you trying to push yourself, trying to stay focused, but then like your body's telling you you're not listening. Like I had a bad habit of doing that, not listening to my body, and then I pay the price because then I'm down for days. You know what I mean? And then it's like, damn, and then it's hard to get back up after you're down for days.
yeah.
Then you get stuck in a rut, and it's like, damn, how you recover and get back up physically?
Because then physically you're down a road, but then mentally it's fucking you up. 'Cause mentally you still want to kind of go.
Yep.
Physically it's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. Your body and your mind is on different
if-
pages.
If you don't make time for rest and recovery, then your body's gonna force you to make time.
It's
for
gonna
it.
force
It's
you to
gonna
make-
force you. No matter who you are, I don't give a fuck who you are.
or your age.
It will make
It
you.
don't matter if you're young, old. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of people they need to step away from certain stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we have going on in our lives that it shouldn't be priority, or it shouldn't even be, I guess, that it shouldn't get that much of your attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you're feeling burnt out, it's because you got a lot of shit on your plate.
Yeah.
You don't need so much stuff on your plate, honestly.
Yeah.
People just have stuff on there just to have it on there. Like they can't say no to other people. They need to learn to say no to other people.
Yeah.
When you feel like you're doing too much, you're burning yourself out, trying to help everybody else, you're spreading yourself thin, and you're the one that's.
But you're the one doing it. You're your own worst enemy.
That's why it's self-care.
Yeah.
You got to put yourself first. You got to care about yourself first.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold as fuck out here. That's what I care about. And the third,
Telling you, try not to cough over here, you guys.
the third one's be more impulsive. What's that mean?
Be more impulsive. Would you say I'm impulsive?
Yes.
Would you? And I would have said no.
You know what that means?
What do you mean by it?
What is not what I mean, what the word means.
Yeah. Well, no. What? What
What
does
does
that mean?
impulsive mean?
Impulsive means like just somebody who's impulsive. Then let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think I'm like
I
that?
think you are. I think I could convince you to be like that. Might take a couple little, come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. What are you gonna do? Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I guess
You don't
so.
think you are?
I would have said my first reaction would have been no. I mean, my first response for myself would have been like, I don't think I'm impulsive.
It depends too, because then there's those situations where it's like, let's go on a hike. You're like, no, I'm too old for that.
Like I can't even walk, and you want me to go on a hike?
Can't walk.
I can't even walk.
But if it's
Like I'm struggling. I'm doing 8 hours at work, and I'm clocked out.
but it's
That's
like, it's like, hey, I'm gonna go try this new food place, restaurant.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Or hey,
Or let's try a new
hey,
recipe.
I'm gonna go
I'm
watch
down.
this. I'm gonna go watch this movie and
Yeah,
you
that's
down to
true.
go?
I guess
You're
I
like,
am
yeah, let's-
impulsive.
well, what's it about? Well, I'll go see how it is.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm gonna go see if they have this book, or if not, I'm gonna go to Barnes and Nobles. You wanna go?
yeah,
If you're not doing nothing, you're like, yeah, let's go. You
Yeah.
just go for the ride.
yeah. That is true.
You know. So I feel like when you're in a rut, the best thing to do is be impulsive. People start inviting you places. you
Just
know,
say yes.
even if you don't feel like, even if you don't think you're gonna enjoy it, because I've been guilty of that a lot of times where I don't want to go to a party, I don't want to go to somebody's house to go visit them, I don't want to
Go to
out
barbecue. He don't want to go nothing.
yeah, I don't want to. Go ahead, tell him. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got the mic.
I'm just agreeing. I'm just
Go
agreeing.
ahead. I don't want to do nothing, and where you invite me. That's how I met. That's how I met Trucker,
Yeah.
your cousin.
That was even hard. Jeez.
What do you mean?
That was a hard process.
I wasn't in a rut, but that's just an example
Yeah.
of that.
Example, not
Of
being
how-
not being impulsive.
How impulsive can be a positive.
Yeah.
And what could come from it,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I remember you kept telling me you want to go meet your cousin. They're cool, this and that. I was like, no, I don't want to meet people.
You know what his response was why ain't knowing them all this time?
Yeah, because I was like 20 something.
Yeah, he's like, well, I haven't known all this time, so I'm good.
And then going
I'm like,
back,
but they're family.
and going back to taking stuff for granted, I was blessed that I grew up around a lot of family, a lot of cousins, a lot of family,
Yeah,
and I took it for granted.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because growing up, you meet people that they don't have a lot of family.
yeah,
Some people are single childs,
yeah.
and then some people they don't have a lot of cousins, or they don't live close to the family.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or they come from, divorced parents. And so maybe
They
they live
don't
far
get to see
away or
them.
whatever. They not get
They
to
don't
see
get
everybody.
to see them. They can't connect with them, whatever it may be. So looking back now, I took that shit for granted. But
Yeah, because you're always around a lot of family.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys always were.
But going back to it, I didn't want to go meet any of them.
Yeah.
And then you said I gotta go drop something. Now if you're selling Avon, you're like,
Yeah, I
wanna
was
go-
doing Avon.
I
And
want to
Avon
go
order.
drop something. I gotta go drop.
Let's just go real fast.
Yeah. Well,
You don't even got to get off the car. I'm just going to get off it because they're going to get you off the car when we get there.
and anybody who knows me knows like I have fucking attitude. So I got
Just
off
a little
with
bit.
I got off with the fucking attitude and try to be
He just gave me that look like this woman. Wait till we get home.
fuck, man. So I got off, said hi, whatever. Turns out me and my cousin, we're just chopping it up, getting to know each other. He was the one asking me because he wanted to meet me.
Yeah.
Because he was like, Sherry, where's your son at? I want to meet him.
Yeah.
I hear all this, whatever about him. And we end up fucking hitting it off.
Yeah.
I think I stayed there like 6 hours or something.
He wasn't even ready to leave when I said, let's go.
Yeah.
He didn't want to leave. Oh, you could come back and pick me
yeah,
up.
that's why I said. I said, hey, come back later. Come pick me up because he's going to show me something. We're talking about something.
Yeah.
And, that was because I guess wild. I wasn't impulsive by choice that time. I was just in the fucking car. So I didn't have a choice. But that just goes to show how, you know what I mean? Yeah, you could say, I don't want to go to the birthday party because I just don't feel like I'm in a, you're in a rut. You don't want to be around people. It's like, no, I don't feel like being around people. Like, maybe that's exactly what the fuck
you
you need. Is to
Yeah.
fucking be around people.
Yeah. Or you never know, like you said, who you're going to meet there. You never know what kind of people you're going to run across or what stories you're going to hear from somebody or what you could share with somebody else.
Yep, stop being so selfish, huh? Who else you could
Who you
help
could
out?
help or they help you with something because who knows what you're going through or who knows what they're going through, vice versa.
Yeah.
Like you just never know. You never know. Mm-hmm.
So don't be scared to say yes. You know what I mean? Don't be scared to say yes and
Like when Savannah and I went to where? Like last weekend, I think it was. Savannah and I went to the Dollar Tree. And then this lady that I started talking to, she used to work out
what
right there.
happened? When I was a kid, you said don't talk to the strangers. And you're always talking to fucking strangers at the store. You need to start saying stranger danger.
And she was in front of me, and we just started talking. Well, she used to work. She works out at the gym that I used to go to. That Blinks. Remember the one I told you? Like,
Yeah.
she's old, and I admired her when she
that
worked
one.
out.
Yeah.
Well, she happened to be in front of us.
Yeah.
And she was
Like
paying for
last
her
week?
stuff. Yeah. When Savannah and I went. And then she's like, hey, how you doing? No. And we just started talking from there. She's like, oh, I like your hair color. No. And I was like, oh, thank you. Her hair was pink too. And so then, and then we just got to talking. And then it was funny because when we get in the car, Savannah's like, Nana, you can't go nowhere. And I'm like, why? She's like, you always talk to somebody. Did you know her? And I said, well, I mean, she worked at the gym over here, but like we never really talked or hung out or nothing. I just seen her at the gym, but that was it. And I just gave her props on her workout and stuff. And then she's just like, what the heck? Like, I could never do that. No. You just talk to anybody. Like, it doesn't matter where you go. You always end up finding somebody you know. And I'm just like, what? No. Like, she's cool. So we just started talking, but we started hitting it off. She's a teacher for the school district, too.
That's crazy.
And so, and we ended up talking about that. And I was like, oh, for real? No. And we ended up talking a whole conversation because the line got backed up because somebody, I don't remember who, somebody held the line up on something. And, but it was crazy because you never know. Because even when she left, she's like, you know what? It was really nice talking to you. She's like, man, I had a rough day today, and it was just nice talking to you. And I was like, oh, thanks, you too, likewise. So you just never know, you know what I mean? How you can help, like something simple like that could just help somebody out, just making conversation about nothing.
Yeah.
You know, just whatever's going on that day.
You know what that reminds me of? So Lupa's not here for this podcast, but total side note. It's for you, Lupa. I know you like those.
It's the main note.
I know you like those side notes. But remember that time we went on that hike and you fucking saved that baby from rolling off the fucking mountain?
Yeah. That was wild.
Because I mean, because of you being impulsive, because of you being like, you know what, yeah, I'll go with you guys.
Yeah.
Or I convinced you, whatever it may be, but you being like wanting to go along.
Well, because you guys were like, him and
No.
Jason, him and his brother
If you haven't,
Jason.
go check out that podcast. Still up. My brother Jason, Tennessee. The first podcast we did out of state. Go check it out.
Yeah. And they were going to go on a hike in the morning. He was out here in Cali visiting us. They were going on a hike. The boys were going to go on a hike, and they were trying to get me to go. Well, you guys see what these boys look like? Yeah, nah, I can't keep up with them. So I'm just like, the first thing I said was no. Like, nah, I can't keep up with you guys. Like, I'm just going to slow you guys down, or I'm going to get left behind. Like, nah, I'm good. You guys go. You two go and have fun. And both of them were just like, come on, Sherry, come on, Mom, come on. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to slow you guys down. Like, I'm going to have to stop all kinds of times. Because it was at Rubidoux.
Yeah,
Mount Rubidoux.
And it's paved. It got some incline on it, and it's
Yeah.
paved, so it's different than like a traditional hike. Right?
Yeah. And so finally they were like, okay, no. We don't matter how many times you stop. We'll stop as many times as you want. It don't matter. And I was like, and I'm not going to hear nothing. And you guys were like, no, you're not going to hear nothing. Okay, well, here we go. And we went, and yeah, we're walking up there, and I don't know how many times I stopped. I probably stopped a good 10 times. And then...
I remember, too, because on there, you got to walk to the actual entrance of the hike. So we're walking there, and you're like, what the fuck? This is barely starting?
Yeah, I was like, are we halfway there yet? You're like, we're barely walking in the entrance. What the hell's going on right now?
Yeah.
And then as we're walking, there's this lady with her kids, and then a baby in the stroller. And she gets caught up taking pictures. And, you know, if anybody's done that Mount Rubidoux hike, like, there's no, what do you call it? Like rails or barriers. There's nothing on the cliff.
Net,
no, nothing. And she was literally at the edge.
It's a steep incline, and it's paved. Mm-hmm. So you can imagine how a stroller could just roll.
Yeah. And I happened to stop to take a break. I happened to happen just at the same time, stop to take a break. And at that same time, she was taking a picture of what she was admiring out in the mountain.
But me and Jason, we walked a little
You
bit
guys kept walking ahead of me.
Like we're probably like 20, 30 feet ahead.
Yeah.
We can still see you, but we're like just going to the next little curve.
Yeah. And the next thing you know, because she's all caught up taking her picture.
She had like 3 kids, no?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4
and then
kids?
the baby. Yeah. And then next thing you know, the baby starts rolling down, the stroller starts rolling down damn hill.
That shit was crazy.
Like, what the hell?
Because she had
like,
one kid pushing the stroller. Mm-hmm. Because
she left him in charge of the baby.
Yeah.
She left
that
him.
was like a 3-4-year-old. He don't know nothing. He don't know no difference.
And he was a kid. Yeah, he was little. He was little, man. They could have like went off. That could have all went bad.
Yeah.
That could have went ugly bad. But that was crazy. Yeah.
So we were, me and my brother Jason were ahead of that lady. So we couldn't even if we seen it, we're too far to hop out.
Yeah.
And we just hear my mom like, wait, your kid or something.
I said, your baby.
Your baby. And then she goes and she was just like within a couple feet of the stroller because it was rolling kind of like towards your direction.
Yeah.
So you were able to go stop it. And the lady was like, oh my God, I'm sorry, this and that. But yeah, you fucking basically saved the baby's life.
Yeah.
Because that thing would have rolled, like you said, there's no guardrail,
There's nothing. That baby would have just rolled right off of that cliff.
Yeah.
And went a long ways down.
Yeah.
And that baby wouldn't have survived it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I was thinking of when we're talking about being impulsive and when you never know where you're going to be at. Because if we wouldn't have went with you, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We would have probably been all the way at the fucking top because we wouldn't no brakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy how shit works out.
Yeah, definitely. So no, being impulsive is definitely a good thing.
Yeah, but when you're in a rut, like I said, you never know when you need to be around people, and energy is contagious, negative and positive.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's
so get
true.
around some fucking positive people, because we can't always be positive ourselves. So you got to make sure your circle, your friend group, your family, the family you do talk to, that you know what I mean, they somewhat positive. They're not gonna kick you
Yeah,
down
because
when
if
you're
you're
down.
already being in a rut and being negative, you don't need more negativity.
Yeah.
It's the last thing you need.
But number 4, break away from perfectionism. You struggle with that?
I don't know. What does that mean?
Like we want everything perfect.
No, I don't think so.
You
No, I don't think so.
think I struggle with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think you're like, you just like things a certain way and you got to do it a certain way. Yeah, that's why you don't say nothing because
I'm,
it's
I'm letting
true.
you. I'm letting you talk. The people want to hear. The people want to hear
Yeah, people
sunshine.
done heard. No, yeah, that's true. Because I'll find a shortcut, or I'll be like, just do it like this, just do it like that, or
We'll
whatever.
make it work.
Oh,
It's
this will
okay.
work. This will be fine. No, 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 no. Next thing you know, he's Googling, YouTubing, doing everything, researching, opening books. I'm like, what the hell? We could have already had it been done already. But no, yeah, you like things done a certain way, and you like to do them a certain way.
No, yeah, to some extent, yeah. I honestly don't think it's a bad thing completely, right? Because
No,
it has
oh
its
no,
pros, it has its. But if
yeah,
you're in a rut and it's like because you want everything perfect,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Because this is not
it's
perfect,
holding you back.
you know what I mean? You're down because you didn't make as much money on a deal as you thought you were,
Yeah,
or you didn't make say you're making something that's a little cricket or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? You're working on a project, a door frame, and it's not. It has a little gap or something. It's not as perfect as it should be. Like, don't be in a rut because stuff's not perfect.
you made a door and it don't close.
Or physically too. You know, people are in the
Yeah,
gym kicking ass. You could put all the effort. You could do everything, and your body may not look the way you want it to look.
yeah. Or you're not dropping the weight as maybe, or you're
Quickest,
not seeing as the results as like you'd expect to see as the work
and
you've
maybe
been
you are
putting
putting in
in.
the effort. Nobody's saying you're not. Maybe you are putting in, but
Yeah,
just you know, what I mean, you keep at it and don't let it get you in a rut. Basically, don't
yeah,
let the idea of like it's okay to chase perfection. I think,
yeah,
but just don't let it get you in a rut when you don't catch it, because you're not gonna fucking catch it.
yeah.
That's what is it, catch-22? Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like you're chasing it, but you're never gonna fucking catch that motherfucker. That don't
Mm-hmm.
mean I'm gonna stop chasing it.
Yeah,
That's the beauty of it.
yeah,
But yeah, don't let it fuck with your mind, because a lot of people, like going back to social media, they fucking think people's lives are perfect
yeah,
and they chase that. This person has a Lambo. This person got a Rolex. This person has whatever, this girl or
got a brand new
whatever it
house.
may be.
Yeah,
They got the house with the car and the boat and the family and the jewelry, whatever. Or they're over here traveling in France and I'm over here at work.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They're over here get to travel on private jets, living the best time of their life, and I'm right here like, no, don't. It's not as perfect as it make it seem,
yeah.
because that's
Oh
what you're
yeah.
picturing is perfect, and I could
It's
guarantee you, I
not.
fucking promise you, they're not fucking perfect.
No, it's not.
It's not as perfect as you're thinking it is in
One,
your mind.
yeah. One, then not only that, like you see all this, and I'm not saying that a lot. Maybe these people aren't doing all that, but then you want to know how much debt they're in.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, please, like, they're not living stress-free lives. I'm sure there's still some stress behind it, where they get stuck in a rut financially. You know, like because of the stress of all the debt and everything. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of motherfuckers that fake all that shit, they got lawsuits because they didn't get their money legit if they did get it, or they owe people money.
yeah,
They got people knocking at their door, um, coming to pick up the car that they rented,
yeah.
that they made a video on that you thought was theirs, and you're like, I don't have that. Yeah, it's a whole fucking
Bernice coming to pick it up. Remember that show?
yeah. Bernice don't play. What is it? I forgot what Lizard Lick. Is that what it was? I
I
forgot.
don't remember.
But yeah, step number 5 is probably really important, really, really fucking important. Just because we labeled them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doesn't mean one's more important than the other. That's just, you know what I mean?
Just we wrote them down as we went, so we wouldn't forget what
Yeah.
bullet points to talk about.
Yeah. So number 5 is gonna be recognize when it's not just a rut. You know, recognize that you do need help. It is
Yeah.
serious. You know, before you, I guess, what is it like? How would you say it? like you hurt yourself, you hurt somebody, or
Yeah,
you're just
or
down,
you fall into some kind of type of depression.
you mess up your life too, or more than it needs to be. You're missing too much work.
Yeah.
You're eating too much bad food.
All you doing is drinking.
You're messing up your personal relationships with people.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's not just a rut. It's not a day or two where I'm off.
Yeah.
It's like it's a whole fucking
There's
month,
a problem now.
and you're pushing too many people away. Where it's like you need to realize that you do need professional help.
Yeah.
Because all these things, working out, going for walks, working on your sleep, all these things aren't working. So obviously you need professional fucking help.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's okay.
There's definitely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all we got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna get the fuck inside because it's cold.
Because it's cold,
fuck
guys. Need some
outside.
hot chocolate.
But hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
But you guys, if you guys enjoy the podcast, if you're enjoying that, we're giving you guys these every fucking Monday, and we haven't fucking missed a beat. We're gonna keep going all the way till next year. If you guys enjoying it, please give us a like. If you haven't yet subscribed, share it, and leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Let us know what gets you guys out of a rut. You never know who the fuck is watching.
Or if you've been on a rut, share it with us.
Yeah.
Share it with us. We like to, hear things that we can relate to too.
For sure. And like always, stay motherfucking savage. Peace, y'all.
Later.